Hi all, welcome to Econtent. I am Kalpana, Assistant Professor, Department of Management from St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women. Today we are going to see plagiarism. Plagiarism in research methodology. Plagiarism means a researcher copies or presents someone else's research. Okay, that is called plagiarism without proper acknowledgement. For example, if you properly acknowledge others' works means that one is called and that one is not called as plagiarism. If you don't acknowledge the other works means that work is called plagiarism. So if you are doing research, if you are using other sources, that is secondary sources like journals or literatures, everything you used, you should acknowledge them. Okay, without a proper acknowledgement, will you use that information means that is called plagiarism. So plagiarism means copying the others works without a proper acknowledgement. Okay, unlike general plagiarism, that is copying text, methodology plagiarism often involves copying ideas, structure models, or technical process. Okay, next we have several types in plagiarism. The first one is direct plagiarism, that is okay, verbatism, that is verbal plagiarism means copying someone words exactly as they are. Okay, without the quotation marks or citation. Okay, exactly what they have written, you copy their work. That is called direct plagiarism. For example, copying a paragraph from a book or website and pasting it into your assignment as your own writing. Okay, you are not giving proper acknowledgement here. So this is called direct plagiarism. Okay, next, self plagiarism. That is reusing your own previously submitted work for another class or journal or project. For other purposes you have submitted your work, so okay, again you are reusing your work itself, okay, without permission or disclosure. That is called self plagiarism. Okay, submitting the same research paper to different courses. Okay, this is also a plagiarism. Okay, copying your own work is also called plagiarism. Next one is paraphrasing plagiarism. Okay, rewriting someone's ideas, okay, in different words, but not giving a proper credit, proper acknowledgement. So that is called paraphrasing plagiarism. Even if the wording changes, the idea still belongs to the other person. So that is called paraphrasing plagiarism. Next one is mosaic plagiarism, that is patchwork plagiarism, mixing the copied phrases from different sources and combining them without a proper acknowledgement. Citation means a proper acknowledgement. Okay, it looks like original but contains borrowed pieces. So that is also called a plagiarism. If you do any patchwork also, that is also a plagiarism. Okay, next one is accidental plagiarism. Okay, unintentionally. Okay, you are not in, your intention is not to copying others. Okay, if you want to copy others, you are taking information from others means your intention is to add acknowledgement or giving a proper citation, but unintentionally you forget the acknowledgement. So that is called accidental plagiarism. Even if it is accidental, it is still considered as plagiarism. Next, source based plagiarism. Okay, giving incorrect or fake sources or citing the source you didn't actually use. Okay, that is called source based plagiarism. Next, idea plagiarism, using someone's unique theory. Okay, previously we have seen about idea plagiarism. So using someone's unique theory, model, or research design without acknowledging them, that is called idea plagiarism. Okay, the next step, these are the several kinds of plagiarism. The next step is how to avoid plagiarism. Okay, plagiarism is a illegal one, it is a wrong one. They won't approve your research with plagiarism. So we have to avoid our plagiarism. Okay, we have we should give proper credit. That's all. That is the only matter we could use to avoid the plagiarism. All first one is always cite your resources, that is from where you have got this information and whose information is this, whose idea is this. Okay, always cite your resources whenever you use someone word, someone idea or theory, data, statistics, anything you have used, you have to include a proper citation. For example, according to Smith, social media influences academic performance. Like that, you have to mention the author name or persons. Next, use quotation marks for direct quotes. If you copy text, word, that is a para plagiarism we have seen, right? So verbal plagiarism. So word to word you are copying means you have to add quotation marks, comma, anything you have to add. Then it cannot be there words. Okay, add quotation marks. Then add a citation. For example, academic integrity is the foundation of scholarly work. You added quotation marks and in brackets you have to mention who told that, and it is in the para 50. Next, paraphrase properly. Good paraphrasing means how it should be look, completely rewriting the idea in your own words. You have got their ideas, but you have to rewrite those words in your own. Okay, changing sentence structure and still giving credit. Okay, changing only few words, not changing only few words. You have to fully rewrite the para and you have to citing the source also. Okay, if you are rewriting the para fully means also you have to cite your resources. Okay, you should give proper acknowledgement for everything you have taken. Okay, for an idea, for a para, for everything. Then only you can avoid plagiarism. And keep track of your sources while researching. Save links from which links you have take these resources, and save the book's name, save the article details, everything you have to save. So keep track of your sources. This will also uh, prevent accidental plagiarism. Next, use plagiarism detection tools. We have many plagiarism detection tools available in the market now. For example, Grammarly, Copyscape, Tintin. Okay, these are some tools to identify the plagiarism. Okay, next, understand common knowledge. You don't need to cite, okay, widely known facts. Okay, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. For these common known facts, we don't need to cite. Okay, historical dates that are universally known, but if unsure, cite it. Okay, some dates are, for example, independence year, republic year. These are the universal known historical dates. Okay, those historical information no need to cite it, but if you are unsure about that, you will cite it. Next, always ask permission when needed. Thank you.